Let me tell you something that people might think is crazy, but I'm a delusional optimist. And what does that mean? I'm always looking for the good in other people. I am trying to believe in not only myself, but in something bigger. I have belief and faith and not the pessimistic, right? So let me lay it out there. If you don't believe in your own shit, nobody else will. So what does that mean? There is no blueprint for life. There's no pattern, there's no algorithm, there's nothing that is given to you from between the day you're born and the day you die that is going to carry you from point A to point Z, right? Or whatever is in between. And so there's a difference in being optimistic and then also ignoring reality. So let's talk about the ignoring reality portion first. It doesn't mean that the holidays come around and I'm just going to push everything aside. I'm going to eat anything that I want to. I'm going to drink anything I want to. And then miraculously on January 2nd, I'm going to wake up and say, hey, I'm going to start going to the gym and I'm going to lose this 30 pounds that I've put on over the course of the last 6 months. That's just ignoring reality. Ignoring reality doesn't mean that, hey, my kids are just going to automatically be successful if I don't read to them, if I don't teach them, if I don't coach them, if I don't look in their eyes when they're talking to me. If I don't look at my daughter's eyes and I don't listen to what she's saying, there's no way in the world that when she gets older, she's going to know how to succeed in life. I've got to show that level of confidence to her. Ignoring reality doesn't mean that I'm just going to go open a door for a house and some person is going to miraculously trust me to guide them through the most expensive, the biggest purchase of their entire life. But what is delusional optimism? It's believing in yourself. It's having the confidence in yourself that you can be better and that you can do better. So here's the truth. Confidence doesn't just happen overnight. No one's going to hand you confidence. No one's going to crown you and say, okay, today, Doug, you are ready and you're going to succeed. It doesn't happen. It comes from hard work. It comes from putting in the time, the effort, the energy. I hear it all the time. Oh my God, that's a waste of my time. Like I don't need to be doing that because I'm not going to make any money. I'm not going to be doing that. Success doesn't come from writing contracts and closing deals. It comes from working on the computer at 11 o'clock at night. It comes from setting up showings for 10 houses for someone who probably isn't ready to buy for another 3 months because they're buying into you. They're believing in you. Confidence doesn't come overnight. When you walk into a room, if you don't believe in yourself and you don't believe in the message that you want to give to other people, nobody else is going to. Let me say that again. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. A lot of times I hire new real estate agents and they come to work on our team. And they're new in the game. They've got no reviews, they've got no likes, they've got none of this stuff. And they're like, how is anyone going to trust me to help them buy a house? Well, the truth is we all start somewhere. And you've got to find a way to believe in yourself. Number one, it comes with being honest with people because they're going to see right through your BS. They're going to see right through any sort of lies or fluff that you may be throwing out there. So let's again, talking about ignoring the reality, you've got to be honest with other people, but you got to be honest with yourself. But having confidence also comes in believing in yourself that you have the ability to do better, to push yourself beyond what you've been to become something greater. When I started in real estate and I was an agent by myself, my first year I did, let's say, $5 million. And year two, I did $10 million. I was like, man, if I could just do $10 million every single year in sales, like, this is incredible. Well, COVID hit, things changed. Next year, I did like 20 million. And I thought, oh my God, I can't believe this. I never thought I could do 20 million. And I said, listen, I believe in myself. I believe that, hey, 30 million isn't out of the question. 40 million isn't out of the question. And then I thought to myself, okay, hey, if I could just have 3 or 4 agents come to work with us, like things would be crazy. Well, fast forward 3 years later, and now we've got a team of 50 agents that are working day in and day out, night in, night out, to work for you, to work for buyers, work for sellers. But that became from a belief. No one handed that to me. No one said, okay, hey, listen, in 2 years, you're going to take this tool and this resource, and you are going to have one of the most successful teams in Charlotte. No, it doesn't work that way. If you want to sell higher price homes, you want to sell homes that are $1 million, $1.5 million, $2 million, $3 million, you have to sell yourself. You have to believe in yourself. So instead of talking about the $300,000 house, the $400,000 house, the $500,000 house, just talk about the fact that you've sold $1.5 million, $2 million in real estate. When we talk about our team has closed almost 600 transactions in the last 12 months. And I don't talk about the 30 or 40 or 50 that we do. We talk about the 600. We talk about the $200 million in real estate that our team has done. It's believing in something bigger than yourself. For those of you who know me, I'm coming up on 11 years of not having a drink. And I got to tell you, in 2015, when I first decided to make this change in my life, I'm like, I just don't know. There was a lot of people that I know for a fact did not believe in me, but I believed in myself. I knew that I wanted to make a change in my own life. I wanted to be better than what I had been. I wanted to be better for my family. I wanted to be better for myself. I wanted to be better for the people that I was representing in any sort of business. I wanted to represent myself on a higher level. So here's where a lot of people get it twisted. It's one thing to look for the good in other people. It's one thing to, well, as my mentor of TV would say, Michael Scott, fool me once, strike one, fool me twice, strike three. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is you have to set boundaries. Just because you're a delusional optimist, just because you're constantly looking for the good in other people, just because you're pushing yourself to the next level to be better than what you've been before, doesn't mean you can't go through life without setting boundaries. But boundaries don't mean that you overlook the small steps to get to the big milestones. And let me tell you what I mean by that. There are so many people that I meet in life that say, you've got to earn my trust. You've got to earn my respect. And I think that's important. Don't get me wrong. I think that someone earning your trust is vitally important in anything you do in life. But let me put this on the table. If you go through life waiting for everyone to earn your trust, waiting for everyone to earn your respect, or if you go through life, better yet, waiting for everyone, for you to be able to trust them or for you to be able to respect them, you're letting time pass by. We don't have that long in life. It goes by quickly. And if you're wasting your time on what other people are doing and what other people aren't doing, you're missing out. We talked about earlier is like this blueprint for life, right? And there is no blueprint for life. But what I can tell you is that you have to make the most of every single opportunity you get. And that means believing in yourself. It means finding confidence at a higher level. Now, I can't tell you how you have to do that. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own story. Everybody has their own, life that they're going to go through. What I can tell you is that you cannot allow other people's negativity to influence your life. You have to choose to be better. You have to choose to do better. And you have to choose yourself to create something in your life that is beyond what you could have ever imagined. There's no way in the world I could have ever imagined in 2017, when I started in residential real estate here in the Carolinas, that I would have sold nearly $150 million in real estate, and that I would have a team of 50 agents that go from Boone and Blowing Rock all the way down to the coast of the Carolinas. But I did believe that every time I accomplished something, that there was something more out there that I could do. And so I challenge you as an agent, as a person in life, to have a little bit of delusional optimism. Don't go crazy. Don't ignore the reality of what life is throwing at you. But find a way to think about yourself in a higher light. Find a way to believe in yourself. So let me say this clearly. You have to believe in yourself, because if you don't, no one else will. You have to find a vision, and you have to put that into reality. And that's where the reality comes into place. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. If you don't believe in others, no one's going to believe in you. So I challenge you, as you're watching this, take a step back from the reality that you're in and don't just set goals. Start finding a way to believe in yourself. Have a little bit of delusion. I promise you, as long as it's in maybe a little bit of mediocrity, it's a lot better than the reality. Because the more you push yourself, the more optimism that you find in not only yourself, but in other people, your confidence level will grow to heights that you never dreamed of. And the next time you're having a conversation with somebody who you know knows more than you, who you know maybe is that one person that you've got to win over, they're going to believe in you, not because you've earned it, but because you believe in yourself. So find a little bit of delusional optimism. Don't ignore the reality, but challenge yourself to find ways to believe in yourself so that you can push through and become the best version of who you are and who you want to be.